Bringing you the biggest headline of the day, External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar reaffirmed India's stance on Kashmir while speaking at Chatham House in London. He in fact spoke to the current BJP government's actions, citing the removal of Article 370 as the first step, in fact followed by economic revival and high turnout elections. Now, the External Affairs Minister said that India is waiting for is the return of the stolen part of Kashmir, which is under the illegal Pakistani occupation, and with the return of that territory, the Kashmir issue will also be resolved.
On Kashmir, actually we have done, I think, a good job solving most of it. I think removing Article 370 was one step, number one. Then restoring growth and economic activity and social justice in Kashmir was step number two. Holding elections, which were done with a very high turnout, was step number three. I think the part we are waiting for is the return of the stolen part of Kashmir, which is on the under illegal Pakistani occupation. When that's done, I assure you, Kashmir solved.
And addressing the speculation on BRICS moving away from the US dollar, S Jaishankar dismissed the notice of an unified stance, in fact the notion of a unified stance. The External Affairs Minister said there was any policy on India's part to replace the dollar. He explained that while economic multipolarity is a reality, the dollar remains central to global stability. He also clarified that BRICS members hold varied opinions on the matter and India prioritizes working with the US to strengthen the global financial system.
The two dollar questions together. As I said, first of all, I don't think there's any policy on our part to replace the dollar. As I said, at the end of the day, the dollar as the reserve currency is the source of international economic stability. And right now, what we want in the world is more economic stability, not less. Now, obviously, there are, I would also say, in all honesty, I don't think there's a unified BRICS position on this. I think BRICS members, and now that we have more members, have very diverse positions on this matter. So the suggestion or the assumption that somewhere there's a united BRICS position against the dollar, I think is not borne out by facts. And to me, it's kind of deterministic that if there is multipolarity, multipolarity has to translate itself into a currency multipolarity. It doesn't have to. Again, even when I was explaining multipolarity, my point was that if there are multiple players, it's not that India's relationship with each player is the same. There are different considerations in each relationship. For us right now, we think that the United States, as really in many ways, clearly the largest economy in the world, in many ways almost the fulcrum or the key player in the global international architecture. Our own relationship is growing. It's very positive. We do believe today that working with the United States and strengthening the international financial system, economic system, is actually what should be the priority. So I think that both a strategic assessment as well as our sense of what is required today by the international economy will really guide our thinking on this matter. On